having a shape is actually killing me, but we're trying this thing where we're not actually going to cut our hair.
In the dark, I got my niggas across the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps were the facts, so they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge.
You've been cutting and chopping on your hair too much. This is your sign, girl. I feel you, but put the scissors down. This is gonna be my full detailed reset. Get your hair back healthy, get your hair back thriving. I'm gonna talk about my complete hair routine, everything that you would need to get your hair back on track. I'm talking accessories and products, scalp treatments, nutrition, vitamins, deep conditioning treatment masks, like whatever it is. The only thing we're not gonna talk about is cutting our hair because we're putting the scissors down. If you feel like your hair is not growing, this video is for you. We are going on a complete reset. I hope you guys enjoy the video. About 2 to 3 times a month, I like to do a full hair oiling routine before I hop in the shower on my wash days. Hair oiling provides nutrients to your scalp and helps your hair follicles and roots promote healthy hair growth. You know that if you have dandruff, a lot of people say that hair oiling will make it worse, but combined with a proper wash day routine, hair oiling can actually prevent dandruff by avoiding the accumulation of dead skin cells and debris that can dry out your scalp. Focusing on scalp health has been a game changer for my overall routine. It also helps with hair fall and improves the texture of my hair overall, and it's said to regulate sebum production and prevent your scalp from becoming dry and itchy. It just keeps my scalp hydrated and reduces inflammation. If you struggle with a frizzy hair, flyaways, hair oiling can reduce breakage and split ends. Down the shaft of my hair, my favorite oil to use is grapeseed oil. On my scalp, I usually like to use an Ayurvedic blend that contains a mixture of essential oils. Some of these oils that I like to look out for are castor oil, olive oil, and specifically anything that contains rosemary. I love to use on my scalp because there's so many studies that shows the benefits of rosemary for hair growth. Paired with hair oiling, I love to use a scalp massager and or derma roller to further promote blood circulation. This combined with the hair oiling and just letting it sit for about 6 to 7 hours. I'm telling you guys, this has been an absolute game changer and I highly recommend it. Taking the Vital Proteins collagen peptide packs as well as Nutrafol. I've only been taking Nutrafol for about a month, but I'm going to screenshot the supplement facts right here just so you guys can see the powerhouse of a vitamin that this is. If you have heat damaged hair, brittle hair, frizzy hair, color treated hair, or hair just prone to breakage overall, say it with me, bonding treatments. I've been obsessed with the Redken acidic bonding treatment line. They also have the acidic bonding curls line. Definitely pick it up. 10 out of 10 recommend. I've noticed results literally after one use. This is not a sponsored video. I just had to put my girlies on. Don't mind the hair in these. This is the Tango Teaser, the Felicia Leatherwood brush, and also a wet brush that I got from the drugstore. But I collect detangling brushes and wide tooth combs like they're infinity stones simply because I have been there where my hair was an absolute nightmare to detangle. Combined with the bonding treatments, when I use any of these detangling tools, the breakage is significantly less. Guys, deep condition with heat if you want healthy hair. I'm telling you, I used to be an avid deep conditioner, especially with heat using the hooded dryer. And since I've stopped, I've significantly noticed a difference between the health of my hair. I always try to get the message across that you can wear your curly hair in multiple different ways, but this is tips for when you are trying to get a defined wash and go on low porosity hair. So the first tip is to start with wet versus damp hair. When you start with wet hair, it really allows for the products to lock in, and damp styling is said to give your hair less of a hold than wet styling. What's your experience with this? Do you guys find that your hair lasts longer when you start off with wet, dry, or damp hair? Comment below and let me know your thoughts because I'm really trying to figure out some new techniques. I've been layering my curly hair products for years. Nothing beats a mousse/gel combo for tight, type 4, low porosity hair. I love the Inner Sense styling foam and the Create Hold Gel. When I got my hair styled at the salon, this is what they used, and since then this has been one of the best curly hair combos that I've ever used on my hair. I wasn't the biggest fan of the shingling method, but what I will say is that when you shingle or finger coil, your hair does come out a lot more defined. But the method that I use to get around like the ramen noodle curls is just to shingle or finger coil using bigger sections, so the curls will clump together nicer and they'll create like thicker coils versus tinier individual coils. Obviously it depends on the look that you're going for, but this is my preferred method. Prior to diffusing, I get the best results when I don't part my hair. So I literally just let it flow the way it wants to, and then once it's dried, that's when I go in and mold it or stretch it. In this case, I did no stretching. I just allowed it to dry naturally over the days. If I'm not using heat directly on my hair, as in I'm using a diffuser attachment, I don't mind using the highest heat setting on the blow dryer and also the highest speed, especially if it's a quality blow dryer. And I just take my time and I go around the perimeter of my hair until my hair is about 50 to 60% dry, and I allow it to air dry the rest of the way. And this is if I'm not doing my full stretching or shaping routine. If you're in a recovery mode, you really just want to let your hair do its thing. You don't want to do too much. If I am going for that voluminous fro stretched diffused look, I try not to do it more than like 1 to 2 times a month max, especially if I'm wearing a lot of wash and goes. I just like to let it do its thing naturally. This is the Baskin Lather edge control that, yes, I got off of TikTok shop. Thank you, TikTok, because this thing holds my hair through sweat, rain, whatever, a long day at work. And I used to use the edge booster, which I still actually use the edge booster, but this, I find that it's more long lasting than the edge booster. It just gives a firmer hold. And if you guys haven't tried it, I highly recommend. Here are some of my other hair videos if you want to check out other hair tips and tricks that I have. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys around.